Right. So for those of you guys that have not met me at the previous past couple meetings we had, my name is Dylan Tynes. I work for Evident Scientific. I'm the NDT sales representative for the Northeast and West Texas areas. So I cover El Paso, Longview, San Antonio, Austin, just north of there, all the way up to Amarillo. And I've been with the company for about 5.5 months now. I've been working in the NDT industry for just shy of 10 years. So actually next month will be 10 years for me. And again, I'm working as the NDT sales rep for Evident. I've been with the company for about 5 months now, so I need to update my slide on there. I've been an ASNT level 3 in ultrasonics and magnetic particle testing for 3 years and an AWS CWI for 2.5 years. And I also have my associates in applied science and robotics and automation from Tarrant County College. Previously, before working for Evident, I worked for a company called Sabre Industries out of Kennedale, Texas. Worked there for 9.5 years. 6 of those years were as a technician and inspector at the Kennedale location. And then in 2020, I obtained my level 3 certifications and I became their corporate level 3. I did that for about 3.5 years. I was responsible for managing all aspects of their NDT program, including testing, training, qualification, certification. Also did vendor supplier audits, welding certification, testing, R&D, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So today we're going to be talking about Evident's line of eddy current testing equipment, so both eddy current testing and eddy current array. So we're talking about 2 machines specifically today. The first one being the Nortec 600. So this is our flagship eddy current instrument. Has a 5.7-inch VGA display in a true full screen mode. It's capable of producing highly visible, contrasting eddy current signals in any lighting condition. So whether you're indoors, outdoors, having to work underneath an airplane where you're shaded or something like that, you can still be able to see that screen. The redesigned interface for the 600 borrows the intuitive knob-operated navigation of its Nortec predecessors and combines it with the simple menu structure and highly efficient direct access keys of other popular Olympus instruments. So it looks similar to the Epic 650, has the same layout, same buttons and knob control on there. It's based on an already field-proven instrument case. So it's built for endurance in harsh field conditions. Also works really well as a lab instrument or a desktop instrument. Its casing durability and resistance to extreme weather make it an instrument you can trust for any eddy current inspection job. Some key features about the Nortec 600. So it is designed to meet the requirements of IP66 like most of our other instruments. It is EN 15548 compliant for those of you overseas in Europe. Long battery life, so up to 10 hours battery life on one charge. Full screen option in any display mode. Has a bunch of improved filters for rotary scanner mode. Automatic internal balancing. You can have up to 2 real-time readings, and then storage capacity of up to 500 different files, both programs and data included. And then you have onboard file review as well. It only weighs 1.6 kilograms and is delivered with a factory installed hand strap, so you can carry around with one hand and use one-handed control on there. So the Nortec 600 comes in 4 models. We've got the basic model, the conductivity model, the scanner model, and then the dual frequency model. So you guys can see up here what options are available for which models. One of the good things about this is if you purchase an N600 basic model, you have the ability to upgrade to the next model, or you can go from the basic to the dual frequency or basic to conductivity. So you have the option to upgrade that equipment in the future if needed. And that's all done remotely. So you provide us with an e-serial number in the machine. We give you guys the code, you type it in, and it unlocks that next model's capability on there. Additional features on the 600. So again, we can unlock those features remotely, upgrading the unit. It comes with 2 probe connectors. So all the Nortec 600s come with the standard LEMO 16-way universal connector, as well as a BNC connector for those absolute probes. All you got to do is simply select the connector in the instrument interface and hook up to it. It also has the PowerLink Nortec technology, which features automatic probe recognition and instrument presets for quicker setup. So you plug your probe in, it automatically recognizes what probe it is, and it automatically fills in those presets so you have a quicker setup and you have less stuff to adjust and mess with. It includes all the legacy modes and layouts used in existing Nortec specified procedures, as well as those used by many other equipment manufacturers. So things like standard impedance plane view, sweep mode, split screens, adjustable null point, crosshairs, reference signal display, and several other useful features are all part of the Nortec 600 package. So it still conforms to those companies that may have Nortec specified procedures. And it offers compatibility with many other probe and rotary scanner manufacturers. So some of the accessories include cables and adapters such as a 12-way LEMO or an 11-way Fisher and more. This makes it possible to connect to other manufacturers' probes and scanners with the use of a cable or cable adapter. So it has true full screen display. So it's got a, is the camera turned on as well? Can they see me?
I can. No,
I guess there's only one person on here, but in the top right of here, we've got a button that you just hit true full screen mode and it goes true full screen. This is available for all applications and all your display modes on all the models as well. Comes in handy when you're reading signals over an extended period of time. And then depending on your Nortec 600 model, you can choose between the following displays. We've got single impedance, dual impedance, strip chart, split screen, do waterfall, dual impedance plane, or you can do an all-in-one display featuring up to 3 configurable traces on the screen. So easy integration of the Nortec 600. So it merges seamlessly into any integrated eddy current detection system. Its numerous software and hardware features ensure that the instrument is capable of performing consistent flaw detection in industrial environments. The Nortec 600 specifications and functionalities were designed with the integrator in mind. So operating temperature minus 10C to 50C, continuous null filter, strip chart view with the sweep alarm, 6 kilohertz measurement rate, remote control from Nortec PC as well. So all these things make it easy to integrate this into a system for automated inspection. So when we were developing the Nortec 600, we wanted to create the best possible combination of simplicity, efficiency, and intuitiveness. The result is a totally redesigned navigation system that significantly reduces the learning curve, all while maintaining a high level of productivity during inspection, even for those novice operators. All the benefits of this newly redesigned user interface are available in more than 15 languages.
It's easy to toggle between language to language.
It is.
It is. I have students who put that to the test.
Do they? Oh, that's interesting.
Well, they know how to get back to English. Well, okay.
I used to do that to technicians I worked with. I'd change their instrument to a different language while they were on break, and they'd come back and couldn't figure out how to change it.
I might need to start doing that to some of my techs.
See if they really know the instrument or not.
But just because it's funny. That's it.
So to meet some of the customer needs, the Nortec 600's new carefully designed application selection menu contains predefined factory settings to save time during signal calibration. It also features a new all settings page that displays all of the parameters on the screen at once so that you can quickly configure the instrument to conform to a particular procedure. Quick and easy setup. Also easy archiving, reporting, and file management. So a single press of the new save key will instantly store the current settings and signals in the instrument's memory together in a single file for maximum convenience and user friendliness. The capture function can also be used to delayed to allow correct hand positioning and proper scanning motion before the unit actually begins recording. Onboard memory features room for 500 files, which can be transferred to another unit or to a computer as needed. And then background reference signals can also be recalled from the memory in a new, faster way. Simply press and hold the save key while live signals are displayed on the screen and send those same signals to the background. Also, the new file manager in the Nortec 600 has been completely streamlined. It permits editing, overwriting, deleting any file with a minimum number of operations. The onboard text editor comes in handy for editing file names, instrument information, or simply adding notes while still on site. And then you can also use Nortec PC. So anytime during the inspection, your recorded indications can be viewed with the new PC software. This allows for easy exchange of files between the 600 instrument and your computer. Communications established via USB cable, and then all your files can be quickly downloaded and uploaded. Some applications where the Nortec 600 is used. So aerospace is probably one of the main applications that eddy current is used for, whether it's surface inspections, wheel inspections, bolt hole inspections, very popular in aerospace. HVAC and heat exchanger tubing kit. So we sell a HVAC and heating exchanger tubing kit, pro kit with this Nortec 600 for inspecting heat exchangers, HVAC tubes. Some other industries that are served by the Nortec 600. So aluminum mills is a new application that I've worked with eddy current this year, looking for edge burrs as they're rolling the plate. So they're looking at integrating that into a system. Ammunition manufacturers, so looking for cracks in like the casings or the primers. Bicycle manufacturers, military and aerospace, space exploration, wireline inspection for oil and gas industry, and a bunch of different other industries as well.
Baseball bats.
Baseball bats, yeah. So one of the accessories or additional equipment that you can purchase with the Nortec 600 is our line of rotating bolt hole scanners. These work with our line of Nortec eddy current flaw detectors. They feature a speed range of 600 to 3,000 RPMs, a frequency range of 100 kilohertz to 6 megahertz, and supports both 4-pin LEMO and 4-pin Fisher scanner probes. Common applications include aircraft airframe with or without fasteners, critical attachment fittings, support frames, wheel tie bolt hole inspections, surface inspections, and more. They're suitable for most ferrous and non-ferrous alloys. Some specifications are these are the two different scanners that we offer and some of the specifications on them. So we've got the Mini-Mite scanner, which is probably one of our most popular ones, and then the Spitfire 2000 scanner. We also offer tube inspection probes. So our probe range offers lightweight but sturdy solutions for various tube inspection methods, including eddy current, RFT, flux leakage, and iris ultrasound. They're used for both ferromagnetic and non-ferromagnetic tube inspection applications. We have things like eddy current array tube probes, RFT probes, near field probes, iris, bobbin probes, air conditioner probes. So we have an array of different eddy current probes. If you don't see something on here that you're looking for, reach out to us and we can see if we offer it. And then next we've got the OmniScan MX, our eddy current array ECA ECT machine. So with thousands of these units being used throughout the world, the MX is a field-proven, reliable instrument that's built to withstand harsh and demanding inspection conditions. Compact and lightweight, its 2 batteries provide up to 6 hours of manual or semi-automated inspection time. And it does have hot swappable batteries on there. So if you have 2 batteries on there, you can take one out, replace it with the charged battery, and the unit stays on. You don't lose any of that stuff on there or have to turn the machine off. It's got an 8.4-inch real-time color display. This enables you to see defects and details under any light condition, similar to the Nortec 600. So 1 platform, 2 modules, 3 technologies, providing you guys with more flexibility. So to meet the requirements of a broader range of applications, eddy current testing, eddy current array, and the new bond testing C-scan technology are available in 2 module versions. Both of these modules are compatible with the MXE and the MXB software, which helps provide with easy transition between technologies and a very short learning curve. So if you're looking to do conventional eddy current testing and bond testing, you can go with just the ECT4 module. But if you're interested in doing eddy current array, you'd need that ECA4-32 module. So ECA is just like ECT, except we have larger coverage, faster scanning, and higher probability of detection. So eddy current array technology incorporates several traditional bridge or reflection probe coils in order to achieve a much larger coverage in a single inspection pass. Additionally, each ECA probe model is carefully designed to maintain a high probability of detection of a targeted defect range all along the probe length. With the OmniScan MX ECA, you can use ECA probes at a fast manual inspection speed, which offers powerful and productive inspection with color representation and archiving capability. You can also perform inspection through thin coatings. So typically in the order of 1/2 mil to 2 millimeters with eddy current, but we do have several probes that we offer that you can perform inspection through coatings as well. So with the MX, so you can both do conventional eddy current and you can do eddy current array. One of the cool things about this machine is when you're in eddy current testing mode, you have a blue screen on your display similar to the Nortec 600. When you're doing eddy current array testing, actually, sorry, I have that backwards. Eddy current array is going to be blue on here similar to the Nortec 600. And when you're just doing conventional eddy current, you're going to have a green screen as you see up here. You can switch between one or both of these modes without having to turn the unit off, without having to unhook your cables or swap cables. You can simply switch from one inspection to the other, which is the click of a few buttons. And then we have the MXC 3.0 software that goes with the ECA. Features a range of patent right protected color palette representations that replicate the look of traditional NDT methods and facilitate the intuitive display of ECA signals. So right below here, we have what we call the penetrant testing color palette. Looks similar to what penetrant testing would look like. We also have like a magnetic particle testing color palette where it looks like red with white contrast paint. And then even after field inspections have been completed, it continues to provide value thanks to the integrated data storage, analysis, and reporting functionalities. You can review individual indications and apply corrections as needed. The software features newly redesigned intuitive data cursors that can be operated directly from the instrument or with a mouse connected by USB for office use. And then we have instant reporting and easy archiving. So it features built-in reporting at the touch of a key. Reports can also be configured and customized by advanced users. However, the factory default report format already includes a screenshot and carefully selected preloaded data that aims to eliminate the need for customization. So we try to make it to where you don't have to customize it as much as possible. Archiving of inspection data files is also easy, and at any time, a single press of the key will instantly store the data on your memory card. And then you can perform analysis quickly and efficiently with mouse input. You can archive your files to a PC with a compact flash reader and do all your evaluation from a laptop rather than the unit. Some other features and specifications for the MX ECA. So we have continuous encoder mode. The advantage of time-based inspection is virtually unlimited scanning capacity with minimal instrument interaction. Has the ability to produce valuable color-coded images and information related to flaw position, shape, and dimensions. And we also have powerful color imaging estimation of flaw depth with color-coded C-scan. So this picture that I have up here has 4 indications on a test sample, and they're all different colors, which correlate with the depth of those indications.
That's awesome.
So some applications where the MX ECA is used. So looking for stress corrosion crackings, doubler edge skin crack inspection in aerospace industry, surface and subsurface crack detection, subsurface corrosion detection, carbon steel surface examination. These are all some examples of different applications where the ECA is used. And then we have a list of different eddy current probe types, whether they're for the Nortec 600 or for the MX ECA. Things like rotating scanner probes, manual bolt hole probes, spot probes, pencil probes, surface probes, whether right angle or straight shaft, conductivity probes and standards. We do offer several reference standards as well. And that concludes my presentation. I'll leave my contact information up there. If you have any questions about what we talked about today or something maybe you see on our website, whether it's ultrasound or eddy current related, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Thanks.
Got a question.
Yes.
On the MX ECA, is it capable of, oh, this is gonna be wrong words. I have a customer that's looking for a unit. He thinks he wants to get this, but I'm trying to steer him this way. He's out doing an inspection. Someone else in another office wants to be able to see that inspection. And instead of having to wait for the file to transfer over, can they do a remote link to the unit and see what's going on? Because there is another manufacturer out there that can do that.
Interesting. So I don't believe we have kind of like the X3 offers the remote RSC or remote
Right.
software connect. I don't think we have that on the MX one.
Okay.
But maybe the next generation. So I know we're working on coming out with new equipment. So we've got something in the works for the Nortec, the Epic, the Bondmaster, the thickness gauge, so the 39DL. We've got something in the works for that as well. Maybe, I haven't heard anything, but maybe we have something in the works for the MX and coming out with something.
DL.
It's supposed to have built-in Bluetooth and Wi-Fi with it. And rather than having to add the link attachment that we have now,
Mhm.
it's gonna have it built into the unit. And then we were supposed to, I heard when I first came on, we were supposed to unveil the Nortec 700 at ASNT. I'm assuming they got scratched because I didn't see anything about it, but
Well, Lance said a few things to me about it, but I don't know. Still don't know if I'm supposed to say anything.
Could you not log into, I know you can log in from a PC to that. Could you not remote log into the PC?
you might be able to.
Like
So I
kind of
could
like a piggyback, you know?
possibly.
Because I think that's how they might be doing it.
I think I could probably shoot James Bittner an email and see if he knows of a way to like remote into it or view the screen or
Yeah,
something.
because there's, one of our customers recently got back from France and he was out there doing inspections. Well, the location at left field needed to see all the imagery.
Yeah.
And so he'd have to go out, do the inspection, go back to his hotel, download the file, then email it over, wait for our side to wake up, see the thing, and then, oh no, that's not what we need. We need to go out and do it again. So he was there for, what do you say, 2-3 weeks? He actually only worked 10 hours because of all the back and forth. And he goes, there's a unit out there that can actually do a remote link. And that would have been great. Did you take your MX ECA? He goes, no. I'm like, that was problem number one. You probably should have taken that.
I'll pose the question to James and see if he, because I don't think there's I know there's not RSC on there, but there may be a way to interface with the computer software and view stuff or something, but I'll ask him and let you know.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, if anything like what Vanessa was saying is, you know, hook a computer or laptop up to it, and then you can do your share screen if you can communicate with.
Yeah.
And then just share the screen, that way they can see exactly
Yeah.
what you're doing.
I would just be kind of curious on that too. You know, that would be kind of interesting. Even if like you did like a shared screen with a Teams type deal or a Zoom type deal.
Yeah.
You know, because that would be a great platform to record on to where they can watch at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, I know it's got VGA hooked up to where you can display it on the TV. So I think if you can get it on a TV or a laptop, you should be able to
Yeah.
share that screen, whether
Yeah.
it's through a third party app or not.
And it has a USB port on it.
Yeah.
So you could run USB to USB to your laptop.
Yeah, it seems like there'd be a way to build a bridge to it. Because I know you can hook a laptop to it.
I'm sure James will be the person to ask. He's been with us for 34 years now since the company started, since it was,
Mount Olympus.
yeah. Yeah, him and Tammy have been with the company a long time, 32, 34 years.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you picking up our vacancy when someone couldn't show up. So we greatly appreciate your willingness to help us.
No problem, absolutely.
Definitely understood last month because everyone was getting ready for the ASNT conference.
Yeah.
Dylan was nice enough to step in for that, and the guy that was supposed to be doing the eddy current one, he got called away, so Dylan stepped in again.
We greatly appreciate that.
Well, Nicholas, did you have any questions, anything that you wanted to ask of Dylan while we have him here?
I think I'm good, sir.
We appreciate you.
It's a great presentation, though, Dylan.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If I may ask, Nicholas, what company are you with?
So I'm with Waygate Technologies, and a little bit of background of Waygate Technologies for anybody that's not familiar. We are the carrier of the crowd kramer, so USM 100, USM 60, all the crowd kramer Mentor UT brand. We used to be under GE, but when GE released the GE Oil and Gas, we are now under Baker Hughes. So, and Waygate Technology is its own entity under the umbrella of Industrial Engineering and Technology. And our line is NDT inspection tools that includes UT inspections, X-ray, robotics, visuals, and so on. But yeah, so that's a little bit of background of Waygate Technology.
Well, you do, well, maybe you don't know, but I think we've been in contact with Tommy about Waygate doing the presentations for us after the first of the year.
Yes, sir. I'm familiar. I'm familiar with the plan, and Tommy and I will discuss. I think he's going to come down from Oklahoma to Fort Worth for that. We do want to show you a roto array, which is it's kind of like a rolling phased array device that is for all kinds of applications: aerospace, industrial, and engineering and such, and manufacturing.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Yeah, just
And you don't have to make a special trip for the presentation.
yeah. Now that we're doing it,
Right? Yeah.
Well,
I kind of want you to feel it in your hand. So it's a really cool device. It's a really cool equipment. You get A scan, B scan, C scan from it. So it's a pretty neat toy. So yeah, but hopefully I'm able to come. But if not, we can definitely do it through Teams.
Well, thank you.
yeah, and make sure on your end you let prospective customers know about the presentation. That way, you can utilize this for yourself.
Absolutely, of course.
So, all righty.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your attendance today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, you have a good evening, sir.
You too, sir. Bye bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Just never know when your competitor's going to be.
Just always assume they are, and just prove that you're better, right? That's the goal. Wait,
So yeah, it's like Waygate, not Waygate, with Marietta NDT when they come in May. From what I understand from Thomas, the guy wants to actually do an in-person presentation, and I think Vandergrift and NDE Labs would definitely benefit from having that guy go to their facilities personally.